Okay, let's get some stretching down, full body stretching. So we're gonna put our knees apart here. And I'm gonna keep my hips back. You can see I'm sitting back on my heels. And I'm going to lower my chest to the ground while I reach forward. Still pushing my hips back. Feeling the stretch in my shoulders and my back. Really keep those hips back. Good, we'll go to upward dog. Just lower your elbows to the ground so your forearms are on the ground, chest close to the ground, and then we're going to push up, pointing your toes back, looking up. So you can see I'm not down here, but I'm up here. So I'm pushing, activating the muscles, my scapula, my hips are down. I'm looking forward for this one. You can look up. But I prefer to look forward here. You're just gonna push up as much as you can. Feel that stretch in your stomach, your hip flexors, abdominal muscles. Let's look over your right shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. And then we'll go to the left shoulder. Feel the stretch in your obliques, and then back to forward. So we hold each stretch for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to go up to plank, so up in plank position, stomach in. I'm going to push back down to downward dog. So you want your stomach in nice and tight here. Think of the force going straight down your heels. So the force of going down your heels. If you need to bend your knees, you can. Bring your chest as close to your legs as you can. You won't be able to do that, but really try to push. So you're feeling the stretch in your shoulders as well as your calf muscles. Now, we'll bring one heel up, the other down, and then we'll switch to the other side. Really feel that stretch in your calves. If you can't straighten your leg all the way, that's okay. One more here, just pushing back. Good, then I'm gonna take my right leg, point my toe out, bring my knee through to the center. You can see it's in alignment with my chest. I'll bring my foot out, a little, as much as you can, and square off your hips. Lower your hips, and then we're going to reach forward. So you should feel this stretch in your hip here, near gluteus maximus. Good. Let's bring our hands back, then our feet back to plank. Then we'll scoot that hip back, bring your leg through, so your knee comes through. I'm gonna bring out my foot just a little bit, as much as you can, with keeping your hips square. So you square off your hips, lower your hips, lower your chest, reaching forward. Good, then I bring my hands back, my feet back, then my knees. Okay, now I'm gonna put out my left hand. So my left hand's up, and I'm gonna lower the left shoulder while the right is up. I'm looking up at my right shoulder. So you can see I'm stretching my chest here. My hips are up in the air, while my shoulder is down. And I'd like you to look up at the opposite shoulder, the one that's in the air. And then we'll switch to the other side, so it looks like this. This shoulder is down, this one is up. So feel the stretch in your bicep as well as your chest muscles. Good, we'll come back to this position, and then I'll bring my hands over to the side, so stretching out my lats. My back muscles, you can see they're stretching out my obliques as well. And then I'll switch to the other side here. You can see all this is stretching. Good, and I'll come up. I'll face you in this one. I'm gonna have my right shoulder, or this isn't a shoulder, right knee on the ground. Other foot is up. Okay, the knee that's down, that arm's gonna go up, and then I'm gonna push my hip. So you can see my hips coming forward, looking forward. So posterior tilt of your hips. You should feel it here. And then I'll switch to the other side. Posterior tilt. This is up. This is forward. Good. Let's stand. And then we'll just stretch these muscles here, your lower abs, your quadriceps, your hip flexors. Keeping your knee close to your leg. If you have a hard time keeping your balance, you can grab onto something. That's fine. Try not to use it too much. It's more focusing, so looking down at an angle. Focusing on a certain spot, keeping your eyes there. Stretching out hip flexors. Good. Then I'm going to put my feet apart. Try to keep them straight. Take your left hand, put it to your right foot. So opposite hand, opposite foot. And point your fingers up to the sky. So just twisting here. Push that back. And switch to the other side. You can see I'm getting that twist. Also, I'm opening up my chest. So I'm bringing back my hands, stretching out my shoulders, as well as my chest, some biceps, rotating. Keep looking up at this hand. Good, then we'll reach back. Good, then feet together. We'll interlock your fingers. Reaching up, stretch out your wrists as well. Elongate your spine, deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Take big deep breaths. And relax. Just shake out the tension. Thank you for joining me with this stretch. Remember to stretch after every workout. It'll help prevent the muscle tension. And because you contract your muscles so much during the workout, you really want to stretch them out after so you feel nice and loose. And it'll help prevent the DOMS the next day, delayed onset muscle soreness. So really make sure you get that stretch in.